So, you're thinking about moving to Ocean Springs, Mississippi. That's great because today I'm going to take you on a journey to Lakeview Estates. We'll show you some of the different home styles, different price points, and if you stick around to the end, I'll show you exactly why people flock to this particular subdivision. So let's take a look. Hi, I'm Chester Harvey, and every day it seems like I'm getting calls from folks just like you, whether they're moving 7 days or 7 months, all wanting information about living in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. So if you'd like to stay on the cutting edge with new videos coming on to the YouTube channel every week, why not subscribe to my channel, touch that notification bell, and you'll be on the cutting edge of what's happening new in Ocean Springs these days. Now let's take a look here at Lakeview Estates. Entering into Lakeview Estates, come to some crepe myrtles and oak tree entrance on either side of the road. Coming into the lakes on either side of the main entrance, which is Lakeview Drive. And then we start seeing the different houses. Now you've got different structures here. This was done by Sunrise Homes back in the late 1990s, early 2000s. So it's a more established, about a 25, 30-year-old subdivision. More established. You've got some nice oak trees and yards. There are 2 stories and there are single family 1-level homes as well. We've got a roundabout that kind of breaks up the traffic coming in so you don't have any real speedsters. And this is the main street coming in, and off of the street to the right different cul-de-sacs coming off the left and the right. Here, we'll take you down one of them just to let you see. So it's basically one street going all the way through with 6 different fingers that come off the road and come into individual cul-de-sacs. See, this street here is mighty nice with 25-year-old oak trees. Of course, they could have been here before, obviously, because they could be older than that. But it's nice to have these cul-de-sacs because they are very private, and you certainly don't have any through traffic. And it's private in that if somebody's coming to see you, they're coming to see you. They're not necessarily coming down to see all the other houses. They're coming to see this particular place where you're living. These houses are inhabited by lots of different folks, some working at Keesler Air Force Base and military officers, or perhaps, and that's to the west, and then to the east, you've got folks working at the Chevron oil refinery or Ingalls Shipbuilding Corporation, Huntington Ingalls, the Singing River Hospital system, both in Pascagoula and here in Ocean Springs. The larger hospital, the mother hospital, I guess you'd call it, would be in Pascagoula, and then its offspring would be our hospital. But this is certainly a family-oriented neighborhood, lots of children. It is on a weekend today, so we might see a bunch of kids running around playing. Now you've got the main entrance that we're just leaving that goes into this particular street. Now this particular street came into existence right after the turn of the century, I guess about mid 2000, 2008 or 10. And this, you can tell right off the bat, a little different architecture, different style. This was done by D.R. Horton Express. Still the 3 to 4 bedroom and 2 to 2.5, 3 baths. Some of them have 3 baths, but most of them are 3-2 or 4-2, 4-2.5. These houses now, these 2 stories at around 2,500 square feet, are selling in the mid to high 300s. The houses that are around 2,000 square feet, 3 or 4 bedroom, 2 bath, would be closer to 300, a little over 300. And then you do have some smaller homes in the 1,300 to 1,500 square feet that would bring low 200s or towards 250. So you've got a wide variety of homes. The children all here go to Ocean Springs school system, Ocean Springs High School. The high school is traditionally known as one of the top high schools in the whole state of Mississippi, and acclaimed not only for their academic excellence, but also excellence in the fine arts and any kind of sports you can imagine, including a swimming team, a golf team, tennis team. They've got cross, it's just anything. They're well known for their athletic powerhouses. So it's not a huge subdivision, but it's a well-kept area. Lots of kids running around, lots of families, just a mix of folks. One thing I haven't said about my business in past videos, is that I also have a rental management part of my business where I manage houses for other folks who would like to keep their property and rent them out to other folks and get a good tax benefit, appreciation, and what have you, all the benefits of that. In this type of house, I do have one very much like this. It's a 4 bedroom, 2 bath on one level, nice big open floor plan, split plan with the parents on one end and the kids on the other, and nice big open area, beautiful kitchen area. Rents for $2,400 a month. It has steadily rented for around that amount now for years. I've had it for about 7 or 8 years, and the folks owned it a couple of years before that. And they both are in the military, got sent off to different places, and decided they would keep the property and maybe move back here someday. And it turned in to be a very good investment for them because they aren't coming back. Their military is taking in other directions, and they have made quite a wonderful investment in that. The appreciation during all this time, 7 or 8 years, believe it or not, here is in this subdivision was I'd say about $100,000, and it continually rents has gone up from a little over $2,000 now up to $2,400 a month, and they have decided they're going to keep it as a wonderful investment. And have it as a little side hustle for additional income. So that's something that you might want to consider too, especially in some of these newer areas. Is considered a newer subdivision in our area. It's only about 20, 25 years old. But with these interest rates from the past couple of years, if you can have one, assume an interest rate at 2.5%, boy, you'd be home free on that one. But that's just a different idea. It's something you might could do is if you don't want to sell it, or perhaps you couldn't sell it at one time. You can always rent it because rentals are extremely difficult to find in our area. Let me show you one other facet of this particular neighborhood. It sets it apart. Another type of living here in Lakeview Estates would be the Lakeview Townhomes. These townhomes are on the other side of Lakeview Drive, on the sister lake. You'll see all of them have views of back of their townhome of the lake. There are 3 and 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. All have single garages in the front. Take a look at that here in a minute. And all of them have the back views of the lake. Got to watch the ducks. There are plenty of ducks here. These sell for, they've gone up to the mid 200s, and they're all basically the same, except whether they've got 3 or 4 bedrooms. The layouts are virtually the same. And the master is downstairs. Let's take a look here. Closer up look. All the way down. See some kids down here fishing towards the end. Wonder if they've caught anything. Let's take a look at the front. Here's a front elevation of the Lakeview Townhomes. So many of them now have been renovated and appear to be selling quite well. That's a 8-unit cluster, and here's a 4-unit cluster. And here again, they back up to one of the lakes. I told you if you'd stick around to the end, I'd show you a good reason to live here in Lakeview Estates, especially if you're a barbecue lover, because you're right here at the entrance of Lakeview is the Rib Crib. Come in and get your dry rub ribs, get brisket, wings, hamburgers, you name it. Especially here towards football season, you can even get a family pack, feed a bunch. And the beauty of living here in Lakeview is that you can simply walk down from your house, or if you even have a golf cart, you can golf cart down to your house. It's very easy to get to. And have a nice evening with your family. It is a family-oriented place. It's called the Rib Crib. Now that we've seen Lakeview Estates, let's go to the Google map. And I'll show you exactly where Lakeview Estates is in Ocean Springs, and it's in close vicinity to so many different things. So let's take a look at the map. Here we are at Highway 57 interchange. That's I-57 exit coming straight down here to Highway 90, coming over only about a mile or so, and then you're right here at the turnoff to Lakeview. Now, if you're up here in Lakeview and you come straight down to the Highway 90, you're right at
the rib crib where I was telling you about. And here on this side is a Tractor Supply. But let's make it a little bit smaller so you can see the exact streets, okay? Here you are with Lakeland Drive going up this direction. And then when you come down here, you're at the Rib Crib and the Tractor Supply Company right here. But the beauty of this is you just go over this direction to due west. And right here is where the Super Walmart complex is. Several different strip centers, restaurants. But the best part is if you keep on going this direction, you end up very close to the hospital, which is right here, coming from the east. So you've got the hospital here, from the hospital going due east, you come right back to Lakeview Drive. Proceeding over a little bit further, you come to 57 and you just go straight up past Ocean Springs Sports Complex and you go all the way up to Interstate 10. So it's just very relatively easy from I-10 down to Highway 90 over to Lakeview Drive, and then you have so many different facilities here to choose from. Should you go due east, going this direction to Highway 57 and going straight down, you come to the high school complex. So it's very easy to get to the middle school. It used to be junior high, now it's middle school. And over here to the Ocean Springs High School. And it's just as easy to get to the other elementary schools as well. So you see how easy it is to navigate once you get to Lakeview subdivision.
So if you'd like more information about living in Ocean Springs, why not shoot me a text, drop me a line, or better yet, arrange a Zoom call so you and I can meet face to face. All the information for contact is below. We can chat. I can get to know you, you can get to know me, and I can help you with that smooth move to Ocean Springs. Welcome home.